All right, everybody, I'm going to do a quick update for y'all today and then explain some stuff that other people are asking around the country. But let me show you, I'm going to start off with some stuff about our terrain. So you see that rock and that rock? Give you an instant how big that is. You can see my foot on it. About the size of half the size of a Volkswagen. See the shop in that corner right there? So I spent a week on a backhoe removing rock. So let me show you right here. This is a really good example. So you can see all the rock in here. See that shelf goes all the way over to this spec home they built. All of this rock down the side of the shop. Rock, 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 rock. Another big rock that came out of the shop area. Rock, rocks. Sure y'all are getting the point by now, but people are asking, and it's a legitimate question. I get it. So let me show you. That road down there goes straight to the pond below our house, and straight to the river. River is, walk over here and I'll show y'all. I get up in the shop, it'll make more sense, but basically straight that way behind that shop, quarter to half a mile as the crow flies is the river. And unfortunately the helicopter's been flying down there since Sunday. Like I said before, there's no pictures of this, and I'm the guy that's asking. I'm sorry, I hope you understand. I'll explain it in a minute, but they found something. Neighbor was down there watching and called me, and they were carrying something up from the river. So unfortunately we are, I'm gonna take a guess, there's 7 or 8 miles up from the lake up the river. So all right, let's go in the shop, show you a few things. Putting together some carriers, some dog beds. We're putting together, sorry about that noise, I just put the door together. We're going to take them up to, vet's going to actually take them to Kerrville, and we're going to give them to the animal shelter. They need them desperately. So the gorge I was showing you was down there. It's hard to see, but side. Basically the point I'm trying to make, you can see all this rock here, everything here. I've got a drain right here. So we've been here, like I said on the previous video, 28, 29 years. We've seen it all. Okay, so you could see our elevation. They built a couple houses up on those hills. That is Cascada, or, oh Lord, I just drew. There's a wedding venue over there. It's a real big wedding venue, but you could see how it drops off the terrain here. So to answer the questions for you people that are not from here, why it flooded. One, we're called the hill country. Tilly, as I showed you just now, it's rocky. When we get that much rain in that short of a time, there's a lot of finger pointing, and it needs to stop. It's not any political party, it's not anything. It just, it happens. I mean, you get 5 inches of rain here by us, and it's horrible. I mean, it's just where we live. It's rock, it's limestone. It just doesn't soak in. The finger pointing, it's the left, it's the right, it's this, you should have done this, you should have done that. All that needs to stop. What needs to happen right now is we need to recover who's lost. The chances of them finding anybody alive now with all the recovery efforts are probably slim to none. But we haven't even begun to realize how many people are gone. The numbers are going to be astronomical. You're talking about an area that's a long way from there to here to the lake. A long way. Like for us to go to Kerrville from here by road, hour and a half. all the way to Hunt, hour and a half to Center Point. I don't know, probably 2 hours on the road. So, okay. Next question was, how do we look at this stuff on the computer? I'm going to show you real quick. So it's Canyon Lake. I'm sorry. It's Comal County Engineer's Office. So if you type in CCEO, Comal County Engineering Office.org. Yeah, I'm not sure why that popped up. Okay, you're going to come into that section right there. Comal County with that barn painted, right? You're going to scroll down, okay? And you're going to go over here to real-time lake and flood levels, okay? Okay, so this map is from, oh, hold on a minute. This map is from the headwaters all the way up here in Hunt where it happened, all the way down to us, and we're right about that area. So, here's the lake. No, I'm sorry, I'm telling you wrong. Here's the lake, we're right here. Sorry. So, you could see how far that river travels from here all the way to the lake. Comal County, Kendall County, Kerr County. 3 counties. You guys that aren't from around here, that's a long way. That's a lot of area. And then it goes from here on down to the coast. But so if you go over here, let's look at it right here. I've already done it. So we're at 889.70, okay? I'm gonna pull it up. Sometimes you gotta play with these graphs. Yeah, I don't like this one. Hold on, let me back up. Let me go over here to the prediction. Okay, so we're at 889.69 is where we're at right now. Okay, so I wrote down earlier, basically 909. With the flow, we'll be there probably by tomorrow. But when I was showing you wall of water's coming, blah, 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 Center Point is where I was looking. Right now we're at 539 cubic feet per second. It peaked at like 170,000. The gauge hit, I have to go back to my notes. But now the river's flowing 7.45 feet, which is actually, that's more than it really ever flows. That's actually a pretty good flow. So that's not helping the searchers, I promise you. Okay, so let me show you some more numbers. I'm going to go back to this tablet I've been keeping notes on. All right. When we started at 6, let me get a pen here. Bear with me. When we started at 623, we were at 877. Okay, we were 27 feet low. 7.5, we went to 882, then we went to 883, then 7.6, we went to 888.04, and then I checked it today. I've been tied up the last few days. We're at 889.68. By midnight, we'll probably be at 890, which means we basically have come up 13 feet. Now, here's the thing that will blow your mind, and I commented to somebody. We went from 883 to 887, 4 feet in a half an hour. On 7 day after 4th of July, from 9 p.m. to 9:30. We live on a big lake. It's not small. That's the water surge that was coming down and caused all this. So we've talked about the level. We've talked about the rock. We've talked about a geographic region and the links to the flows. Okay, I want to address something that only one person is asking, and you're asking in a nice way. Thank you. The reason I'm not going to photograph any of this or go up there or any of that, I went through Harvey. My wife and I went through Harvey and in our community. When I say we went through Harvey, Harvey went right over, the eye went right over our neighborhood. And I'll post some pictures for y'all to see of my destruction. But I'm going to tell you, and friends of mine will tell you, and people you don't know will tell you, the number one thing that we all hated, and I know hate's a bad word, but we disliked, was people coming by and taking pictures of our destruction when we're in the middle of chaos. I mean, I'm telling you from experience, you don't know which way to go and where to start. It's so bad. Especially when you flood. We flooded. We had water damage from the hurricane. We lost everything outside. We lost all our shingles and tar paper, which means the house got wet. We got surge inside the kitchen from it. I mean, it just took the fences down, the trees. I mean, I can just go on and on and on and on. The last thing you want is someone over there with a camera or a drone shoving it in your face while you've slept 2 hours in the last week and, you know, you're trying to put your life back together. So out of respect and me being through it, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. It's not happening. The other thing is, and I've reached out to some some business people that I know in Center Point and some other areas, trying to get together and see exactly what Center Point Fire Department and some of the people that are, you know, in there, boots on the ground helping. And I can tell you right now, if you want to help and you want to send something, or you're close and you want to take something, first figure out who needs it. And if you take it, drop it off and get out of there. Just don't get in the way. I mean, I'm asking you from experience, just don't get in the way. I can tell you something important: underwear and socks. That's super important. The other thing is bug spray, tire plugs, Fix-A-Flat, the green slime stuff for your tires. You don't realize how much debris ends up in the roads and how many flat tires you end up with. They probably have more water than they'll need for 10 years. I'm telling you from experience. I asked if they wanted Gatorade and what flavor. Did they want soda and what flavor? How much beer did they want and what flavor? And you might laugh when I say beer, but there's times we would go to bed at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and get back up at sunrise. And those of y'all that don't drink, I mean, I'm you know, I hope this makes sense, but a couple beers will help you close your eyes at night and the images go away of what you're looking at, because this has made me relive Harvey. And nobody should have to go through this. And the comments I'm getting on TikTok, not on YouTube, but on TikTok, I quit looking. They're disgusting. Horrible, horrible people. I just didn't realize we had that horrible of people. I'll tell you, if you want to help, and I've reached out to them today, we spend a lot of time there. Grape Juice in Kerrville. Grape Juice in Kerrville is cooking meals and accepting donations of what people need. Socks, underwear, clothes. They're cooking meals for the first responders. They're cooking meals for the people that are trying to clean up. Salvation Army was a huge, huge help to us during Harvey. There was 2 ladies for 4 weeks from Louisiana that cooked meals for us. Had Gatorade for us, cooked meals, cooked desserts, 3 meals a day. And let me tell you, those ladies, if you watch this and you ladies recognize me, please comment, because I never thanked you and it has bothered me all these years. You two were a godsend. You know, coming and finding us and making us eat when we didn't take time to go get food from them. They didn't have to do that, but they did do it. So Salvation Army, I can't speak for the Red Cross, and I'm not crossing that bridge, but I can tell you that Salvation Army has helped me personally with feeding me and keeping me hydrated and just, you know, showing you love. The other thing too, if you want to donate clothes and stuff for the people that are in need, don't just take a bag of clothes. Just please listen to me on this. We had the same thing happen to us. If you're a man and I wear 36 by 34 jeans. I weigh 20 pounds. I wear extra large shirts, sometimes 2X. Put it in a box and put what size the pants are. Put the shirts in a box and put their extra large or 2X. Same goes for you women. If you're I don't know women's sizes. If you're a size 0, put it on the box, or an 8 or whatever. Don't just take them a bag of clothes. They don't have time to go through that. They don't have the volunteers to go through it, and it'll just get pushed to the side. That's what we did. Do your homework if you want to help. And I've had people ask, and if you're close, if you're around us, then, get together with your friends, your church. The vet's taking everything for us on Saturday. So I might ride with him. I might, I've got an enclosed trailer for the business. I'm going to get with Keith and see if he wants me to, let's load the trailer up, and then I can take the supplies that hopefully, Josh Taylor, if you see this, you respond. If not, please read your message to what Centerpoint needs, and I'll take it to him. If not, I'm going to get with Old River Road RV Resort and have them ask, because they've all become family to us for years. Since we sold and left Rockport after Harvey, we spend a lot of time in that RV park in Centerpoint in Kerrville. So all this I'm talking about is places I know we give our business to. They're friends of ours. So I hope this all helps. Like I said, the gentleman that wants me to go report and give pictures, that's not what this business is about. And I know I'm rambling on, but I created this channel for what we do on the road. Adventures with the Red Healer Dad Adventures, and then stuff with work. People always ask me about what I do with work, friends of ours. And I do a lot of very interesting stuff. So if you go back through the videos, moving the pivot for Angel Brothers out of Baytown. Took us a month. Nobody would do it. We did it. There's, I don't know, the list goes on. That's not important. But I hope, that y'all heed my warning and listen. I do know what I'm talking about when it comes to this also, because I've been through it, unfortunately. And my mother-in-law used to say, God rest her soul, you live by water, which we did in 2 places, here and at the coast. And unfortunately, after Harvey, that one hurricane was enough for me. This kind of stuff happens. It's horrible, but it does. Spread the word, share this with somebody that it might help. Or just talk about it. I mean, you don't need to share it. Just talk about it with your friends and tell them what I've told you. Because, like I said, I'm telling you from experience, from a disaster. And I can tell you deep in my heart, it's nothing I want any of y'all to ever go through. Y'all have a good one. Oh, I didn't even tell you. I'm sorry. So as of 9:15, the lake is up 13 feet. We'll just call it 890. So we went from 877 to 890. So, but boat ramps are closed. Lake's closed. Y'all that watch this, spread the word. Don't get on the lake. They're going to be searching the lake. All that debris came right through here behind our house and is in that lake. Don't get on the lake. Stay off of it. And please, from a resident here, don't come get on the lake. Don't use the marina ramp. Don't do it. I'm hoping that they're going to lock that damn thing down and keep everybody out. You don't need to be on the lake. The helicopter's been flying, and they've been running the river since Sunday. And I've got pictures from the neighbor that went down there and watched and seen if they need anything. Sorry, y'all aren't going to see them. But it's not good. All right. Y'all pray for the parents and the wives, the husbands, the nieces, the nephews, everybody. I've talked to several people that I don't know anybody personally that's gone, but I've talked to several people that they've had someone that's gone, and you're probably going to have the same thing happen to you as the toll rises or they find the missing. But we'll be all right. We take care of our own, and that's what we do. And had a lot of comments on TikTok, about Texas this, Texas that. Promise you, we don't need your help. We got this. We had this during Harvey. We've had this through everything in between there and before. We got this. So I appreciate all the positive comments and checking on us, and I hope this helps one person. And like I said, please spread the word, or share, whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter. All right, have a good one. As I said before, as y'all watch this, this was our weekend getaway, our cabin. We spent a lot of time here. This was what we endured through Harvey, and you can see we lost all the trees and everything outside, all the trees on the top of that neighborhood. So, please listen to what I'm saying.